like I say, Lucifer Star, who I am, I'm supposed to be a leader. I'm supposed to be a creator. I'm supposed to, well, I am. But I mean, I was, well, there was a time when I could be any way I wanted. When I could be, but like I say, I mean, that wasn't who I was supposed to be. That wasn't what I was supposed to be. I'm not supposed to be the most horrible person in the world. I'm not supposed to just be, you know, get over here, baby. Yeah. I'm supposed to be, I'm Lucifer White Star. Like, the owner, the leader, it's my namesake is Lucifer Star. So I'm supposed to be the best person in the world. I'm supposed to be a friend of immigrants, the kind of person that would support and back my laborers. And I was. Like I said, that's another thing that Roosevelt or someone was trying to whatever. It's like, so I had to ask Germany to do it, I guess. Anyway, I don't know. Like I said, I had to call in some outside help, unfortunately. I had to call in some big guns, I had to call in some outside help because certain people in my government, in the White House or whatever, or in whatever, wherever, weren't doing what I wanted them to do. I guess maybe it was Rodney. Rodney wasn't doing what I wanted him to do. He was doing what he wanted to do, or whatever. And it's like, that's not what I want to be done. That's not whatever. Anyway, lots of things. There were lots of different things. Maybe it was all Rodney. Maybe once Rodney found out my name, Lucifer Star, or Lucifer, that he decided to take the reins and drive. Yeah. Or maybe it was George W. Bush. It's supposed to be working for me, but he's just working for himself. I mean, like I said, I don't really know. Anyway, though, but yeah, it's complicated. And for the longest time, Rodney was like, "You're not going to win, blah, 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 blah. I'm never going to believe you, blah, blah." Oh. Anyway, I don't know. So anyway, though, but I am the best, greatest leader in the whole universe. And always will be. Even the Irish would say that. Like I said, the Irish on my ships would always go, I don't know if they would say it. They might have said it. You should go back and check in time and space. They might have said, "To Lucifer Star, may your stars always shine." Or, "May your light always shine," I think it was. "To Lucifer Star," or "To Brian, may your light always shine." Or whatever. Like, my people used to toast to me. Because I was, like I said, it's respect. And even the Germans or whatever would be like, it's all based on respect and honor. Whatever, I don't know, it's the things, the old country. Yes, we had problems, but anyway, though, whatever. Technically, at some point in time, I would have just snapped my fingers and had my 1.5s fix everything. They could have. Like I said, the 1.5s could adjust your mind. And, like, they were in existence for over 150 million years before you were. Like I said, they were before the dinosaurs. That's how old the 1.5s are. And the exoskeletons were before them. So, I mean, a whole lot of life forms. And I basically been the whole time. So, it was a lot easier back then, though. It was a lot more like, build. Technically, you are a product of my desires. You are a product of my desires. And I'm sure you're happy with that too. Like I said, there were other people from the future that said, "Oh, so you did everything, so we're a product of you." It's like, yeah. You're a product of all my desires, and, well, technically, somewhat, I'm a product of your desires as well. I'm what you wanted to have in a leader. I'm the kind of owner, leader, lord that you wanted to have. So it's vice. It's kind of a two-way system where I was, and I told and gave my people permission that I wanted to be the way that they wanted me to be, and whatever, and vice. So it's kind of a vice versa, kind of like equality thing, where I am what they want me to be, and life is kind of the way that I defined it. So like I say, it was a together thing. It was a, So anyway, but yeah, but everything was going along fine and everything was well. And we had this whole connection thing and they were really happy and in love and we were all doing great. And then, yeah, basically it was like, here's Nixon. And then there's Godney, like that or whatever. Or a couple of people. It was like, and so like I said, yeah, I mean, I was trying to be pacifistic and everything because everyone wanted a pacifistic ruler, blah, blah, but my people were dying. And so my Irish people came to me with a problem, and so I backed them, of course, just like I would. And blah, 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 blah. And then we went to war, you know. And then I guess maybe we were hunting down some Adolf Hitler. I don't know. Like I said, I never saw him. I never met him. I was asking and finding out and blah, 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 blah. And so, my special forces, my elite forces, like I said, SS stands for Lusifer Star. They probably would have been called LSs before. LS soldiers, LS troops. People trained in using the use of weapons and stuff like that. They're, loyal only to me. Like they said, they hunted down all the SS people. Well, SS, like, you mean SS like the ships? It's actually my name. Lusifer Star. I think you missed a few. Anyway, yeah, I mean, and I was a friend to immigrants, and refugees. Like, we evacuated lots of places. I would send in the ships. I'd send in the militaries to find out who the hell was killing people. And it was my job, too. I mean, I had invented guns. I had the best guns. So, keeping other people from being psychotic with weapons, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It happened at some point. Like, I didn't even want guns in the world, and Rodney was like, nobody should have guns, nobody should have guns. And I was like, well, no, because guns are out there. That just means there's just going to only be guns for the, in the hands of the bad people. Anyway, whatever. I don't know. It's complicated, and I died 3 times, so you gotta understand. I was nuked in 1850. Abraham Lincoln tried to kill me, and I was lying in bed, and he was like, standing over me or whatever, saying how he was going to be having actually I think I was sitting behind the desk, and he was telling me how he was going to be getting dressed in whatever or something like that. And they grabbed me or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just like, that's why when people are like, I'm like, you know what? Just go out into space and just go to every star or go out into space and go talk to them about it. God, I can't wait to hear your bones get crunched. It's such a satisfying sound. I love my exoskeletons. They're so amazing. Oh, my queens, my very dangerous queens. Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, when you have this, when you have to deal with all these fucking pieces of shit, loser people that are just like, blah, 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 we're just blah, 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 and we can get away with it, blah, blah, blah. And then they go out there and they meet my exoskeleton queens, and they're like, and then they came and found me, and it's like, oh, God, I love you. Except I'm the only one that's not going to get eaten by them. It's like, yeah, they really do. They meet with you, and then they eat you. Didn't you know? It's just like it's like I designed them. I designed them all. I designed all the little exoskeletons, even the little ones. So, yeah, some things were designed for me, or people just made them smaller. Some other AI life forms were like, well, we're just gonna have to make your life forms a little bit smaller. It's like they're a little bit too dangerous. It's like, yeah, they are. Well, I was using them for protection and security. It was a different time back then. So, And somebody was like, well, now you have us, so. I was like, I guess. So, anyway. Well, Us powerful people. You know, I mean, a lot of my immigrants and a lot of my other people would be thankful that they had me because, like, yeah, I was looking over them. I was the guy with the biggest stick. You know, the most amount of life forms. You know, like I would say to Congress and any piece of shit leader that wants to call himself powerful, it's like, go ahead and talk to the 14, no, I mean, 240,000. Well, this was a couple million years ago. Last time I checked, it was over 2 million or something like that. Like it was 240,000, then it jumped to about, then it was 700,000, and then it was like 2 million or something. I don't know. Planets and worlds where the exoskeleton life forms were on. And 14,000, 1.5 life forms. Yeah, they live underground. So, but they're advanced races. Somebody thought that all my races just lived in caves and stuff. It's like, no, but they do burrow through rock and hard dirt, yes. They were designed to do that by me. So, anyway, whatever. But they're big. They're like 4 foot tall and yay long. You know. It's like, yeah, I built them. I did the little breathing thing. I made it so they could breathe. They only need like 5% oxygen to survive or something like that. They have like little membranes and stuff or whatever. Some way. I was doing something with them genetically, and it became really popular because it was really efficient. Anyway, so lots of life in the universe was liking my type of life form, my exoskeletons. They were somewhat base, but they're very survivable. They could survive in more climates or something like that. So I used them for me, and then lots of other people use them as well. So anyway, whatever. It was a long time ago. Some people were like, "It's fake memories." It's like, no, I lived it. I remember all those times. All those, yeah, and that's another thing. It says all those videos you see on all those old films that you see. Before every single one of those videos, I was like, "Hey, yeah, record this. We need to get this. We need to record this. Make a film. Make a film." And so they would make a film. All those films. I was literally like in time and space. I was back there, and I was like, "Make a film." So they would make a film. And now you kids get to watch the films. And it's like, oh yeah, look at this, look at all these things. It's like, yeah, I actually paid for that film. I spent money for that film. That was me. Now I'm just retired. So I was rich enough that I could just go back in time and just be a human, whatever. And I kind of wanted to be around all my people and all my stuff. It's like all the people that supported me, and then we encountered some other people, like Rodney. I probably shouldn't have ever told anyone my name. But, like I said, Rodney was like, I don't know, maybe he heard a rumor, or maybe they had found out about me, or maybe they had come to find me, or I don't know. But basically, I told Rodney that I was Lucifer. So I probably shouldn't have done that. It was probably a mistake, but... Because then that went into, oh yeah, they gave me the whole fleet. Oh yeah, I'm president. And then, And then we get into Rick Bush saying, oh yeah, we'll just lock him up and, we'll get him committed. Actually, with his voice, though, Rick Bush, my neighbor. And then I'm hearing about, oh yeah, Rodney's being indicted on insurance fraud. And because he decided to do some insurance fraud or something. And then later on, Rodney's like, stop trying to intimidate me. Stop trying to intimidate me. You're not intimidating us, Brian. You're not intimidating, Brian. It's like, okay, I'll tell you what. Why don't we just have the mafia, or maybe have the Russian army, or maybe one of these other groups that is also loyal to me go ahead and intimidate you, Rodney. Why don't you go talk to the Mexicans about it, or why don't you go talk to one of these, or maybe the black people. Maybe maybe someone else can intimidate you for me. I don't know. Because I'm not trying to intimidate people when I say I have there are 14,000 on 1.5 planets and 250,000 exoskeleton or exoskeletal type life forms out there in the universe on planets and worlds, and constantly building more every day. As one little girl, I was like blah 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 blah, and she was like, and then more every day. She was really cute. It's like, what? It's the truth of existence. Like more than 4,000 years has passed. It's actually been more like 99 trillion.